my New Year's resolutions and how to plan Ikigai Biohacking in 2023. 明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いします。Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. Okay, so now it is 2023. Yeah. So did you have a good New Year's holiday? Yeah, I had a great holiday. I kind of relax at home and I visited the shrine. Actually, in my neighborhood, we have our local shrine. And this year, I am in charge of the kind of looking after the shrine. So we kind of sort of prepared for the New Year's festival. We always have a New Year's festival at our local shrine in the morning of January 1st, yeah, and from like 7 o'clock in the morning, but we had to get there around 6:30 to prepare for their ceremony, right? Okay, so my New Year's resolutions this year. So now this year, I'm not going to do too much. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine many of the activities. So in the last video, I shared with you how to reflect upon your biohacking life in 2022. And I talked about there are 5 areas to look into. Yeah, 1, diet and fasting. 2, exercise. 3, mentality. 4, sustainability. 5, spirituality. Yeah, and then when you look at all those 5 areas, you can pay attention to how effective each activity is, doability, can you practice it for a long time? Yeah, and social aspect, can you practice it, with, like having a social, activity with your family and other, people close to you and so on. Does it affect anything to those areas? Yeah, and is it sustainable enough? Is it spiritual enough, and so on? Right. Okay, so this year, instead of trying to optimize each area, I want to kind of aim the holistic optimization, therefore to have a good balance and harmony of each area. And to do that, I want to combine a lot of activities. So choose an activity that has several functions, yeah, like a physical health and spiritual health and mental health and so on. So for example, gardening is a good example, yeah, because when you do gardening, it is a great physical exercise, but it is sustainable. So yeah, you can kind of work on both sustainability and physical health, yeah. And I practice like prolonged fasting, which is like, in my case, is 36 hours fast. So I now do 36 hours fast once a week. Yeah, and then 3 times a week, I do 17 hours fast, and 2 days a week, I have a kind of rest. I mean, I do rest on Tuesday too, because I, come out of 36 hours fast on Tuesday morning. Yeah. Because when I practice 36 hours fast, which is a prolonged fast, I can combine kind of spiritual aspect into my, autophagy activation. So I practice intermittent fasting to activate autophagy, which promote my physical health. Yeah, but by making it slightly longer than usual, kind of like 16 or 17 hours fast, I can add a spiritual element to it a bit more. Yeah, and then for the heat and cold exposure, I'm not gonna do too much. I mean, I will probably take, the cold shower like every morning. Yeah, about 90 seconds. Yeah, then I have a bath every night, like hot bath. Yeah, so that has a sort of heat exposure and cold exposure, but I probably won't go to hot spring and sauna that often. Yeah, in the wintertime, probably I will do more often. Yeah, and then for the zone 2 jogging, yeah, toward the end of last year, I kind of practiced zone 2 jogging 3 times a week, and which was very effective. So as far as effect was concerned, it was very good. Yeah, it was very effective for physical exercise. Yeah, but I injured my knee actually. So I think doing it 3 times a week is a little too much. So I'm gonna bring it back to my like original routine, which is to go Nordic walking twice a week and go jogging just once a week. Okay, if I go jogging once a week, probably won't damage my knee. Yeah. And then I think that is enough, even though it may not be optimal from the point of view of zone 2 exercise, still Nordic walking is good enough. And if I go jogging once a week, that is enough. And then I can maybe compensate on from other areas. And then Nordic walking is somewhat more spiritual because I can practice meditation while Nordic walking. I can do Shingon Kansha meditation a lot more easily than when I go jogging. Yeah. So just like that, I want to kind of combine a lot of things together. Yeah. And then, as I said in the last video, I want to incorporate more Oriental like physical exercises such as yoga and qigong. Yeah. Because Oriental exercises already have a spiritual element. So by doing them, I can combine physical health and spiritual health. Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably learn more like yoga postures and qigong and exercises, and want to do those a lot more instead of even going Nordic walking and jogging and so on. Yeah. Okay, so that is what I will do this year. But how about you? Yeah, how do you want to plan your Ikigai biohacking in 2023? Okay, so it's really up to you. It's based on who you are, where you live, and everything. Yeah, so you can design your own biohacking life. But from me, I just want to say there are two areas to look into, especially in 2023. Yeah. So one thing it just came up in my resolutions too is a spiritual. I just say, I want to combine many things to make it more spiritual, such as doing yoga, such as doing 36 hours fast and so on. Yeah. And why that is because I feel more and more spirituality becomes important. And from 2023 onward, the shift of the consciousness become very critical to bioharmonize yourself. So you want to kind of add spiritual exercise, activity a lot more, or you want to kind of make your activity a lot more spiritual this year, right? So I mean, doing stuff like yoga and qigong exercises are great for you too, right? And the other thing is sustainability, because like we have a kind of food shortage, or the prices of things are going up now. Yeah, so more and more people are worried about how to obtain food and things in general. So you want to kind of prepare yourself for like self-sufficiency a bit more. Yeah, you want to be able to become self-sufficient as much as possible. And doing gardening is one way. Growing your own food. Yeah, and then it's great because you can choose your method, so you can make it organic. And when you grow your own food, it is local. Yeah, it's the most local food you can get. Yeah, and then that means it combines a local bacteria, which is good for your body from the point of view of Shindo Fuji, but from spiritual point of view too. It has a great connection with your gut microbiota, right? Plus, like Blue Zone's lifestyle, the centenarians, when you talk about longevity, yeah, the best role models are the centenarians in Blue Zones, and they all led a sustainable lifestyle in the countryside, right? Okay, so yeah, to practice health and longevity, and this is very helpful. And now I feel like combining several things I said, right? So practicing this rural lifestyle is the best way to combine many things. Yeah. So in other words, like exercising for the sake of exercise is kind of a waste of time. Going to the gym and doing the working out is great, but it only serves for exercise, right? And you cannot produce your food. So, why bother if you have a method to produce your own food while exercising? Yeah, that is much more optimal in that point of view. Yeah, even though gardening itself may not be the optimal exercise. Yeah, but you can make it more optimal for you. I mean, depending on how you garden. Yeah, if you can pay attention to different muscles and how you can use arms and legs, and you can even make it slightly more aerobic by moving a lot. Yeah, deliberately. Yeah. I'll probably make a video on that, how to sort of make your gardening more effective, right? For the physical exercise, as a physical exercise, right? Okay, so one thing I recommend this year is to do gardening and lead sustainable lifestyle in the rural area, and that will help you become more self-sufficient and close to centenarians lifestyle. So if you can, try to find ways to move to the countryside and lead more sustainable lifestyle. Yeah, or if you live in city, find some like farmers nearby in your area, and then kind of make some connections so that you will be able to obtain food. Yeah, so it kind of makes your situation more sustainable in that way. Yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, do more spiritual activities and lead more sustainable lifestyle will be the key in 2023. Okay. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. All right. So please continue watching this video this year too. I'm going to upload a lot of useful content on this channel, right? And if you like this video, please give me your thumb up and please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the subscribe button. Actually, I now have over 600 subscribers. I'm very happy about it, right? And then please leave your comment below. Yeah, what are your New Year's resolutions? What are your plans for 2023? Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai.